Oh, hey Sam, what is going on? Long time no talk. Oh man, it has been a crazy couple of months. Let me get you caught up real quick as I show off some of the new stuff. So, as you remember, I got rid of the pigs. Hogs were kicking my butt. I put in this beautiful modern shed, as well as I've got solar panels on top of it, so I make a little bit of money off of the solar panels each month. So about $6,000 is what I'm averaging right now on the solar panels, which is absolutely incredible. Having some steady income is amazing. The field that I told you that I wanted last time, the one up here on the top side, on the other side of where the wheat was, came on for sale. I needed some more money to actually purchase it because it was 100 and oh my goodness, I forget now how much it was, but I was about 20 short is what I had. So I think I had like 100 and I needed like 118 for this field right here. So it had a good crop of barley on it. So what I did is I sold up my forage wagon and purchased that property, and then I pulled the barley off of it. And the barley I actually now have in the production facility, and I'm turning the barley into flour and the flour into spaghetti noodles. So what does that mean? Well, I got about 49,000 liters of barley, and that's a 1-to-1 when it comes from that's a 30 to 23 ratio to get flour. So you lose a little bit converting the barley into flour, but the flour itself is a 1-to-1 ratio with making spaghetti noodles. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm taking about $25,000 worth of barley and turning it into about $130,000 worth of spaghetti noodles. So that's pretty cool. What else happened? So I bought that, cut that. Obviously, in addition to cutting that, since it was barley, went ahead and pulled the straw off of it and got some nice straw in the bank. I also did productions. I pulled productions, and we looks like we have about the same as we normally have. So, you know, the majority of this goes to the chickens, and then what is left over actually goes in for our oat drink. Now I can take the oat and turn it into flour as well, so I'm thinking about doing that in the future, is using the oat and oat flour, turning those into spaghetti noodles as well. The big hitter for what's going on right now are the chickens. Oh my goodness. So the chickens are producing about $13,000 a month in eggs, which is insane. That is crazy. Makes me want to start another chicken coop is what that does. And also, in addition to all that, I got about, I don't know, something around 50,000 liters of corn off of my cornfields. So in February, I pulled corn. It came due. So my cornfields, as you can see now, is getting prepped right now. Got it all nice and shallow cultivated. And the cornfields, the two of them together got me about 50,000 liters of corn. Now, the reason I was doing corn was for the hogs, and now that I don't have the hogs, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the corn. But I think what I'm going to do is just use the corn in the production facility and just keep making money every month off of popcorn. So instead of selling the 30,000 in corn as a crop, I think I'll just put it in my production facility and let that churn out about that $10,000, $12,000 a month in popcorn. That's a good way to make a solid amount of money. Cows are coming along nicely. They are got plenty of food, plenty of feed, and had all that straw that I brought in. As you can see over there, I've got it all stacked up. So we are making manure like crazy, but the manure is what we're using in our greenhouses out front. So looks like I bet we're going to have to haul off some manure. Yep. They eat, they poop. That's what they do. All right. Other thing I did is I talked about having a wash station. So instead of actually creating a wash station out here and taking up the room, I just put in a little pressure washer right here in this little nook. And then back behind here, behind the little nook, I'm storing a little bit of stuff down through here. And I have a little toolbox so I can work on things at the same time. Of course, over here in the shed, Still having to work on all the equipment, and again, this little tractor, the Valterra, absolutely love it, but it needed some work. It needs a wash right now as well, so I had to put that in and do a little work on that. So across the board, the last thing that I probably would find of interest, that you might find of interest, is in the new production facility, the house plants, the shrubs. I finally got that ramped up, and oh my goodness, last month I pulled about $15,000 off of the plants, which was really incredible. I mean, the amount of stuff I was able to pull off there was amazing. Oh, looks like we got some nice looking wool to haul off, and we do have a little bit of wool that I stuck in here, I believe. We got some cotton in here, 3,000, and some wool, 4,000. Yeah, so last month I just dropped the wool in there, and the cotton was left over from our previous greenhouses where we are actually pulling cotton, and I changed that over now. So over here, instead of getting the Caliph, I'm actually going all grains again. So this was all for the chickens. The chickens are eating a ton of food. Last month, between the wheat and the leftover sorghum that I had, I put in nearly 60,000 liters. Let's see how much of it they got left out of the 60,000 liters. So they've taken about 10,000 liters. I think it was about 69,000 is what I had in total. So they've eaten about 10,000, which is what they're averaging per month, about 10,000 liters. And 10,000 liters is great for the amount of eggs that we get out of there. So wheat. And in here we have about 45,000 liters of wheat left. We've got some oats that we had pulled in. We can do something with the sunflowers and the canola later on. We still got a few soybeans, and we still have a few potatoes as well. But yeah, that's what the farm is looking like. We have our new wheat. It should be in good order. I always forget to roll this thing. Look at there. Oh, I missed out on that 5% because I didn't roll it. I do have a little sporadic areas where I need to do some liming next time around, but no big deal. I think this will be up for plowing this coming next season. I'll have to check on that and see if I'm going to have to do any plowing out there. But yeah, I've got these 2 fields that are actually 3 fields that I have to do something with. The 2 corn fields and the barley field that I just purchased. Now, in addition to the barley, by the way, I'll just share one other thing with you. Along and around the edge, there was a few trees in the way as well. So what I did is I went ahead and took those trees down, took them to the mill, and sold them out. Looks like I screwed up a patch right there. And I went ahead and, sold off the trees. So I made a couple of dollars there, not really that much that I made at the end of the day. And I did cut these fields here, these grass fields, back in January, and they look like they are ready to go again. Now, when I cut them last time, I made silage. I'm actually getting low on hay. So that's what we're going to do with these grass fields, is we're going to get them turned into hay. And again, I will trim around the edges and also pick up all of this that I can. But what do we got over here? We've got ready to go. It's 50% fertilized. Over here, we have no fertilization, just been shallow cultivated. So is it going to be wheat? Is it going to be sorghum? I don't know. Stick around. We'll figure it out together. I also want this field over here now. I just want it all, right? I just want every field. I just want everything. But check this out. This is a beautiful crop that he's got over here. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at this. Oats, man. Oats. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. So there might be a contract there for us. Actually, let's see if there is any contracts for us while we're out here looking at. Oh my goodness, there's lots of contracts. Let's see here. There's a baling contract on 48. We love 48, 42, and 38 as well. So we might do those baling contracts. We'll have to see what the day looks like. Maybe we'll get some workers and get them out on doing that for us as well. We'll have to take a look. But lots to do around the farm. Let's get to it. Okay, there's the first set picked up. Let's pick up the next sets. There we go. Should fill up on us pretty quick though. Here we go, full up. There we go. Chickens are back fed again. Let's see where they landed. Chickens landed right at 79,000. All right, fantastic. So here we have all of our oats. Let's just take our oats over here and drop them in. And then we'll pick up our products. There we go. Beautiful. Oats are in. While I'm thinking about it, we should go and change that production. So for the oats, I want to turn off the oat drink. Okay, looks like we used up all the barley. Yep. Excellent. I thought I can make oat flour. Oh, it's either wheat or barley. I was thinking I could do oat flour, but looks like we're going to do oat drink. All right, well, let's look to see how much oats we got now. 20,000. All right, we're going to have oat drink for a while. The bread, no, I didn't want bread. I was talking about spaghetti. There we go, noodles. So as you can see here, so it's a 1-for-1. So over here, what we're going to get is, since we have 9,999 liters of flour, we're going to get 9,999 liters, or 10,000 liters of spaghetti. So if you look at the spaghetti noodles and see what the spaghetti noodles are running from a cost point of view, or from a sale point of view, what we find on the noodles is they sell out about 1,800, right? And if you look at the bread, and let's go back up and look at the bread. I'll show you here real quick. So on the bread, you go, well, hold on a second. Bread is coming in right at 28, and the other one's at 18. Yes, but remember, it's a 1-for-1. On bread, it's a 2-for-1, right? So if you're using up 2 versus the 1, then that means if we made spaghetti, we would make around $3,600 per 1,000 liter. Where here we're only making 29, and it takes 2 flour to get to the 29. So we're making about $700 more per liter by turning it into spaghetti, or per 1,000 liters, I should say, turning it into spaghetti noodles. Surely more is gonna pop. Come on now, got to be a lot more in there. Yeah, there we go. So there's some of the bread that I was making as part of my exercise, and then there is spaghetti. So the spaghetti is in the blue and the bread is actually the brown. So let's sell this all up. Hey, and there's the bread. It takes a while to sell. Boom. 13,000. I love it. Okay, let's get these sold up real quick. Gives us another 1,700. Now let's go after the eggs. Oop, didn't mean to jackknife that. Don't run over them. There we go. Beautiful. How much we got? Oh, we sold some. $84 worth. Got 5,400 liters of eggs. Bam. $8,438 in eggs. Gotta love eggs. So the next thing on the list is I'm gonna have to go up to the farm shop and buy a container to move water. So if you might remember, sitting right out here, I had a big green container, a tractor trailer with a huge green container, water container on it, and someone stole that damn thing. I cannot believe someone stole my water tanker. I have looked for it and looked for it. I was thinking, oh, I stuck it in someplace, or maybe I've done something. I have looked everywhere for this thing, and the only thing I can think of is someone has taken it. I can't find it anywhere. I've looked and looked and looked and looked, and it's just gone. It's just gone. Someone has stolen my water tanker. So let's convert this thing over real quick to a flatbed, and we'll go up and see if there's any houseplants. Yeah, so I think wheat's going to be the way to go. I think I'm going to be a wheat farmer. That just seems to be the smartest thing to go after right now. Just wheat across the board. Gets me straw, which I need for the cattle. It gets me food for the chickens. I can put it in the production facility and turn it into noodles, or bread, or flour, and then noodles. So yeah, I think wheat is going to be my main crop I'm going to go after from now on. Just wheat. You know, as we're doing this, the used vehicle shop. Oh, no way. No way. Look at that bad boy. What you gonna do? What is he set at right now? 239. Upgrade him at some point. Oh, 445 HP. Oh, he's a beast. 129,000. And how many months old was it? Let's see here. Months old, 29 months. So it's going to be another 10 grand to repair it, to get it back up in good order. We've got 141,000. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Oh, I did it. I did it. That broke again. Oh man, I can't believe I just did that. Oh yeah, let's just leave this here and take a run. Let's just run up here and grab our new tractor. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I gotta be out of my damn mind. Oh. I don't have any way to haul water. Oh my God, what's a water tanker going to cost me? What am I'm out of my damn mind? Oh my goodness. There she is. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, I love it. See, now this will mean that I can get bigger equipment in the future. Oh, bigger equipment, run faster. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right. Before I take it home, how much is it going to cost me to repair it? Probably more money than I got. $3,000. I was thinking 10, so 3,000 not so bad. We'll do that. Okay, we're just gonna park him up for now. Go back over and get the little tractor. Okay. So what I am thinking about is wheat. So let's go plant up wheat. Okay, there we go. Both the fields are planted. Now, the reason why I didn't go and take the time to put these two fields together and join them as one field is because I'm not for sure if I'm going to have just wheat in the future. I think right now wheat is the key for me, but I don't know if that's going to be the way it's going to be always. So I wanted to keep those two fields separate for now, and then I will, if I decide to, make it just wheat in the future, I might just go ahead and join them. But as for right now, that is good enough. Hi, brother. There we go. I am going to get out here and hook up the roller, get this thing rolled out, get it fertilized where I can for the second time around, haul off some of this slurry, get it ready to go, check on all the animals one more time to make sure they are in good order, and the chickens look good, the sheep look good, and the cows are looking good. Oh, by the way, I screwed up again. I added all the damn grass again and maxed out the capacity, so I've got to fix the TMR again. Cows may be the next thing on the list that I get rid of. Maybe animals are just too challenging for me. I don't know, man. I seem to be doing a lot better with greenhouses and chicken. Maybe it's wheat, chickens, and greenhouses from now on. I don't know. I'll talk to you later, brother. See you, man.